What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman here for Stokastic.com, back again with the NBA DFS contenders on FanDuel for Friday, October 28th. And be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comments section who are your favorite plays for tonight's slate. And finally, I got to give that shout out to BetMGM. You see them at the top and this way? Yeah, that way. I'm almost pointing in the right direction. Anyway, if you haven't signed up at BetMGM yet and you are in a legal betting state, please click the link in the description. Head on over, make a deposit, and then put $10 down on any NBA money line for tonight. Do that, you're going to get $200 in free bets. It's that simple. Nothing to worry about. All you have to do is do that and hope that somebody makes a three, which has happened in every basketball game since, I don't know, 40 years ago, whenever they put a three-point line in. You don't have a lot to worry about on it. No-brainer money. Take advantage at BetMGM. Now, rounding out the bottom of my top 10 with Josh Richardson, RJ Barrett, Anthony Simons, Cade Cunningham, and Paolo Banchero on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? It's time to find out. First up at number 5, I'm taking a look at Gordon Hayward. Shooting guard, small forward, eligible, 6,500, projected for 35. The goal is 43. He's in the optimal lineup 16% of the time. Still no Terry Rozier here. Obviously, LaMelo still out. Whatever Martin plays for the Hornets is still gone. Whatever one that doesn't play for the Heat. So 34 minutes for Hayward, increased usage, increased ball handling. He's over a fantasy point per minute, 25% usage, 20.6 boards, 4 assists, a stock and a half. Against a, so far, very not good Orlando team that's missing basically every one of their point guards. They're just very thin right now. Hornets are actually favored in this one. With this position, with this price tag, with his just general talent, I think Gordon Hayward fits in all sorts of different kinds of lineup builds. Next up at number 4, we're going Kristaps Porzingis. He looks really good here. You get the power forward center eligibility, 7,200, projected for 41. The goal is just 46. He's in the optimal lineup 16% of the time. 31 minutes here for Porzingis. He's a 1.3 fantasy point per minute guy. Gets a matchup with Indiana. That's big time pace up for 1. They're 5-point favorites for 2. And the Pacers just aren't very good. 26% usage for Porzingis, 21 and 9 right out of the gate. So double-double is certainly in the cards. 2 assists, almost 2.5 stocks. The real key for Porzingis is the fact that he also has the power forward eligibility. If it was just center, it wouldn't be all that interesting. The fact that you can move him over to power forward really opens things up, and a matchup against the Pacers makes it feel pretty good. Back to the Hornets for number 3 and Kelly Oubre. Shooting guard, small forward eligible, 6,200, projected for 33. The goal is 41. Optimal lineup 17% of the time. Basically, everything I said for Gordon Hayward is the same for Kelly Oubre. The minutes are there because of all of the injuries. The usage is there. He's over a fantasy point per minute guy. 20 points, 6 boards, an assist, a steal, maybe 2 stocks total. Another matchup against Orlando, who's shy on guards and really any talent on the low wing side. Whether you're going to Oubre, whether you're going to Gordon Hayward, you've got some options on the Hornets, and they do all kind of look relatively similar, but similar doesn't mean bad. Similar means good today. You get 2 of them in the top 10. Next up, we head over to Minnesota for Anthony Edwards. Shooting guard, small forward. You're paying a little bit more here, 7,900, but well worth it in my opinion. Projected for 40. The goal is 49. He's in the optimal lineup 18% of the time. He's playing big minutes. I got him in for 35. He's a 1.1 fantasy point per minute guy. It's an incredibly huge pace up spot for Minnesota against the Lakers. Obviously, it's the Lakers as well. 27% usage for Edwards, 22.5 points, 7 boards. Rebounding rate is up this year, so keep an eye on it. 4 assists, 2 stocks. Look, they're 8.5 point favorites. The Lakers aren't very good. I think Edwards is going to relish this kind of a matchup. I love the position. I love the price. I love everything here about Anthony Edwards. Now, before we get to that number 1 contender, one last reminder, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comments who your favorite plays are, and then please go sign up at BetMGM, link in the description. This one's probably going to sound weird, but remember, these guys are all really close to each other, and we're going to get a lot of news later today. Number 1, Trey Jones, point guard eligible, 6K, projected for 33.5. The goal's 40. Also, optimal lineup 18% of the time. We've still got no Devin Vassell or Josh Primo for the Spurs, so Trey Jones is sort of just locked into 32 minutes. He's a fantasy point per minute guy, which is very appealing. 20% usage, 15 points, 6.5 boards, 6.5 assists, 4.5 rebounds, a stock and a half. It's a matchup against Chicago, which is relatively pace neutral. Not the best defensive team in the world. They may be without Zach LaVine, who is questionable. I think this is just a really nice spot for the Spurs against the Bulls, especially for these guys where they're missing their starting point guard and kind of like their semi-backup point guard in Josh Primo. When I say starting point guard, I don't mean that. Devin Vassell, starting two guard, and then their sort of backup point guard in Josh Primo. Trey Jones' minutes are like basically set. As long as he's not in foul trouble or injured, they don't have other guys to play his role. Feels great today. Is going to fit in no matter what value works out today. Trey Jones, your number one contender. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on FanDuel for Friday, October 28th. DraftKings version around here somewhere, so check it out. Good luck tonight, everybody. Win some money. We're back again Sunday morning for another edition of the Contenders.